How to loop keyframe settings to make animation effects repeat in DaVinci Resolve 17.2.2. Inside my Fusion window, I have a PNG image of the channel logo, represented by the Media-in-1 tool in the nodes grid. This is connected to a Transform XF node. At frame 0, a keyframe has been added to the angle variable, as we can see inside the inspector window underneath controls, with the angle value set to 0.0 so that the image is in its original position. And a final keyframe has been added to the 120th frame of this video clip, where the angle becomes 360 so that the image file completes a whole rotation. The final keyframe in the animation is represented by the white line just before the end of the timeline here. If I return to my edit window, and using the selection mode tool, which I can also do by pressing A, and select my image edit, and change the duration by holding in Control or Command and pressing D, the entire clip plays for a duration of 5 seconds. As an example, I will change the duration of this edit to 15 seconds. If I rewind to the beginning of the clip, and return to my Fusion window, and preview my video clip from the start, the image completes a whole 360-degree rotation, but then remains static after the 5-second mark, where the original second keyframe was added. What if we want to create a loop so that the image rotates repeatedly until the end of the clip itself, without adding additional keyframes in the inspector window? Ensure that you select the tool that you have applied keyframes to. In this case here it will be the Transform 1 node. Select Spline, and find the spline grid which will appear underneath your Fusion timeline. Select the box next to the variable that you have applied keyframes to. Adjust the Zoom Y and Zoom X settings so that you can see the keyframes appear on the grid. In this case here, I'm going to adjust the circles on these settings by shifting them both to the left so that we zoom out of the grid and both keyframes become visible. Note how the frame number is represented in the horizontal numbers at the top of the grid. The red playhead position is parallel to that on your Fusion timeline, and in this case here it is positioned at frame 0, where the first angle keyframe was applied, with the second one applied just after frame 100. In order to select these keyframes, we can click and highlight using our mouse cursor, or hold in Control or Command and select each keyframe box manually. Then go down to choose Set Loop, and now you should see the pattern of your keyframes repeating along your grid. If I now preview my video clip, we can see that the keyframe settings have been duplicated to create a looping animation effect, and now the spinning animation occurs for the full 15-second duration of the clip. In order to undo your looping effect, ensure that the relevant keyframes are selected, and click on the Set Loop button once again to reset your animation. Thank you very much for watching. I hope that video was useful to you. If you enjoyed the content and wish to be notified about future uploads on this channel, please like, share and subscribe. Join me soon for another video. Take care.